This is going to be your weekly chakra energy update. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energy you might be experiencing throughout your chakras. So in the comments, let me know your zodiac sign and your word of the day, word of the week, whatever is your current vibe. Now, as I'm filming this, it is Tuesday, November 19th, and it's a monumental day. It's the day that everybody's been waiting for. Well, Pluto is leaving Capricorn and shifting into Aquarius. What a relief for so many people. Now, this is not going to necessarily be a shocking change right now, but in due time, we will see a whole new path emerging. Now, let's take a look at some overall themes and messages for our chakras. And we have here purpose. Ooh, I love this. I'm getting chills even just thinking about this because look at the imagery. We're walking through a brand new door, a gateway, a portal. We're going towards the light. We're taking the necessary steps. We're finding our purpose, and that is exciting. Okay, so that's a number 1 card, by the way. So that's a brand new beginning. Now, what else do we need to know here? We have inspiration, mysteries, Akashic records. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so number 33 is a master number. Ascended masters, teachers, all about learning and lessons. You know, we're being inspired right now for new things, and it's okay for something to be a mystery. Don't get caught up in all the details or the predictive programming. It's not worth it. We want to take it step by step and day by day. Now let's take a Moonology card here to see what else we need to know. And we have prosperity lies ahead. I love this energy. Now we did just have a full moon in Taurus, so I feel like that Taurus energy kind of is lingering, and that's okay. That's Venus energy, self-worth, self-value, and self-respect. Okay, that being said, let's look at our chakras. We're going to use the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. This has all the different colors of the chakras or energy centers in the body. So we're going to see what's going on in each chakra and then clarify with some oracle cards. Now, let's take a look here at the root chakra. This is Mars energy. This is our drive, our foundation. I mean, like we're talking about a brand new beginning here. Let's see what that is. Oh, I love it. The Wheel of Fortune, growth, expansion, good luck, shift is happening, change. Change does not have to be a bad thing. It can be super exciting. I mean, how do you know it's not going to be the best thing that ever happened to you? I used to think about that when I was considering a job change, you know, career change, life changes, relationship changes, you name it, whatever changes on the horizon. How do you know it's not going to be the best thing that ever happened to you? You have no way of knowing until you cross that bridge, right? So Mars energy, that's also Jupiter, because Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius and Sagittarius is the Wheel of Fortune. Now we are going to be shifting into Sagittarius season soon. So let's see what else we need to know here. Oh, I got a card that, there we go. What was it? Oh, the Sun. The Yes card, happiest card in the deck. I'm so happy to see the Sun. All right, let's get another card here to clarify. And we have Master, discipline, working smart. I always say work smart, not hard. Love it. Conquer, overcome the difficulties, in the flow, commanding presence. This is your time. This is your time to be in new energy that is exciting and bold. Time to go for it. What's holding you back? Now let's take a look at Venus, your sacral chakra, self-worth, self-value, and self-respect. Ooh, the King of Wands, that Sagittarius energy coming through again. I mean, that's fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. Purpose, passion, forward motion, nurturing something. Remember, nurturing is trusting the process. It's taking time. I always say this, you know, it's like gardening. You can't go busting out the miracle grow. There's no magic something that's going to make things move quicker. You have to trust the process. Let it unfold naturally, okay? It will harvest in due time, but we can't do anything to force it to happen quicker or the way we want it, because that would just be controlling the outcome. And when we try to control the outcome, we get resistance and the things that we don't want. We get more lessons that may be harder or more difficult. So let's see, what else here? The owl. I've been seeing the owl so much lately. Many of you have been making comments about the owl. This is about secrets being lifted, things being revealed, insights, seeing through something, maybe through the facade, being observant, exploring the unknown. I mean, this is now the time to explore. It's a mystery, you know? I love it. You want to know what's going on? Well, take the steps to move yourself forward and figure it out. Now let's see what else we need to know here. The universe. And I always say with this card, the universe is speaking to you. You know, this is source. This is creation, awakening, higher perspective, the big picture, creative force. Absolutely. Now's the time to create. What would you like to create? What would you like to experience? You are a co-creator with the universe. So let's see. Let's take a look at the solar plexus. This is your personal power, your drive in a way. There you go, a yellow card for your solar plexus, the Hermit. You have to ask yourself what you want. What do you want? I always say, I feel like I'm in the Notebook. The Hermit is about searching your soul. Now, there might be a bit of a vibe right now to say, I want to hermit myself. I want to take some time. And that's okay. Feel free. I mean, get the rest you need. Take the time you need. But at the same time, you can't do it forever. You know what I mean? Like, there does come a point. And let me throw something out there to you before I pull this next card. I said this to a couple people the other day, and I always notice this, and that is we relish a little bit too long sometimes after we've made a step or we've made a move. And there's nothing wrong with celebrating that you've made a move. I mean, feel good about making moves. That's what I want for you. The thing is that sometimes we make a move and we sort of just let go a little bit and be like, I don't need to do this anymore. Not yet, not for a while. I can kind of stay in this vibe. And hey, listen, all power to you. But remember, you can't stay there forever. You got to continually make steps. That's what life is all about. We're lifelong learners, right? That's the cheesy teacher in me, I always say. We're never going to stop learning and growing and changing and developing. So if you're feeling a sense of frustration, sometimes that's because you haven't made a move in a while and things are kind of creeping up on you and nudging you, you know? So let's see what else. There's the fireworks. Chemistry, passion, happiness, excitement, explosive energy. I mean, it can be spicy energy too. But essentially, like, there's this, like I said, feeling of celebration. You've made moves, but you can't stop making moves. There's more celebrations to be had, but you have to clearly decide what you want. Go for it. See where it takes you. There's the bond. Sorry, I'm laughing. If you know, you know. If you've been a long-time follower, we always laugh about these two cards. I'll tell you why in the best way that I can on camera. And that is the way the card is written. It basically feels like it was written to say something, you know, explicit. Passion, chemistry, lust, happiness, excitement, holiday, celebration, kissing, exhilaration, explosive, hot, canoodling is what we always say on my live streams. And then if you look at this card here, this is the big O, right? The bonfire. This is, you know, intensity, passion, ecstasy. Yeah, somebody got the fever. It also is Sagittarius energy, which doesn't surprise me. But look, there's excitement. There is this manifestation, this beautiful energy coming through that says, take yourself out of hermit mode and go for it. Now, let's take a look at the heart chakra. What do we need to know in matters of the heart? Death and rebirth. There's a massive change happening, you know. Like I said, we're going to be out of that Scorpio energy very soon. And I don't even know where the time went. I don't even know where Scorpio season went. I don't know where Libra season went. Geez, you know, I'm a Virgo and my birthday was in September, and I'm like, when was this? It feels like time has really flown by. I mean, we're coming to the end of the year, and geez, I'm already asking people, what are their intentions for 2024? What do they want to take into 2025? The lessons they've learned, etc. So much to ponder. Well, there's the Chariot. The Chariot is telling you move forward. Victory. You're going to be okay. Allow the death and rebirth to happen. Don't get in your own way. Don't sabotage anything right now. Don't fight the shift. Let's see. What else do we need to know? thunderstorm. I love it. You know what this says? Energy shift. And there is an energy shift because we're moving out of that Pluto and Capricorn into Aquarius. I mean, Pluto leaving Capricorn is a big deal. That's a long cycle for the cardinal signs. I mean, yes, I know it's shifting to the fixed signs. I know there can be some worry there, but at the same time, this is a monumental shift. There's power in the air, electricity. Okay, let's take a look at the throat chakra, communication. What needs to be communicated? We've been through a lot. I think somebody's just feeling absolutely exhausted, and you're not down and out. You've got to make some moves and some changes. That's what comes with power shifts, even if you're tired. And the beaver is saying, yeah, things could have been working for you, but also against you. You could have felt like you were being held back. But look at this. It says new things on the horizon, being determined, making your dreams real, pushing yourself in a new direction, even when it's difficult. You know, nobody ever said this would be easy. It's not easy for anybody. We all have to make choices. We all have to push forward sometimes, even when we don't want to or when it feels painful. And the cat, see, this is the thing. You know, the cat is about being a bit aloof. I mean, think of cats if you have cats as pets. I do. You know, they are the type that do what they want when they want it. And they're indifferent. And sometimes I do say the difference is indifference. You have to almost have a thick skin where you're like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it, and I don't want to deal with it anymore and let it go and move past it. I mean, what's something right now that you feel that way about, where you're just like, I'm over it. I don't even have the capacity anymore to deal with it. And it's not such a bad thing to let it go, because oftentimes we hold on to things and it just hinders us. Now, let's take a look at the third eye, which is Jupiter, or intuition. And this is about, interesting, observing. You know, at times, this is a good lesson, you know, observe before you act or before you speak. This is about being decisive, trusting your intuition. I think right now, the best advice I can give you is trust yourself, because often people get stuck between intuition and anxiety, and then doubting and going back and forth and flip-flopping. And when you start to do that, you bring more confusion. And I always tell people, if you're saying, I don't know, and you're saying, I'm confused, guess what? You get more I don't know, and you get more I'm confused. And so therefore, this is telling you to observe, let things unfold. You have major opportunities. Yes, celebrate where you can, but relax too, you know, allow things to unfold naturally. And let's take another card here. And we have here the chocolate. Now, this is about satisfaction, perfection, love, and romance, treating yourself. Do things right. I love it. That can be about love. I mean, maybe there's something you're deciding in love, but it's more than that. It's about what brings you satisfaction, you know, what makes you feel good. And let's go to the crown chakra, our downloads, our insights. There's the worry. Now, 99 could be an angel number you're seeing. Actually, 999, because, well, I mean, the Hermit is a number 9 card as well. Look, you might be worried about what's next. We don't know what's coming, right? At the same time, you have to trust yourself. You've got to trust your downloads. Check your work as you go, and everything will be okay. Let's clarify that card. Yeah, there's a storm brewing, and you can feel it, but it's also something that is liberating us. A lot of change is coming. We can't fight that change. And with that, let's see what else we need to know. And the library, this is my point. I'm going to give you the lesson that I always give, and I may repeat it, but it's important. Knowledge is power, but what you do with that knowledge is even more important or powerful. You know, I was a high school teacher for so many years. I know I repeat that, but here's the thing. Being a good teacher is not just knowing your curriculum. You can know all your facts, you can read all your books, but that doesn't mean you're a good teacher. Being a good teacher is about listening, communicating, speaking, implementation, learning from difficulties, maybe even mistakes if you want to call them that. They're really more just like learning lessons, right? and pushing yourself forward to your highest potential. And so you have the knowledge. You've been through a lot. You've learned a lot. Sometimes you have to look at these experiences and say, what can I do differently so that I have more success in the future? You know? So there's a lot of things right now that are coming to light, even some things that are hidden, but you have the knowledge, you have all the ability to make it happen. So I'm very excited. I hope you are too. I'm going to go back to this deck because I've been really feeling this deck, and I'm going to take some last bit of guidance for us. Now, as always, I appreciate your likes, your comments, even just an emoji on my video helps the algorithm. Thank you to those of you who are always supporting me. It means the world to me. Let's take a look. Let's see what are the last things we need to know. And actually, I'll be flying and traveling back home. So this has been an interesting few weeks away, but I am looking forward to being back in my regular home, in my space to film the way that I normally film. Let's see. Reflection. There's that rainbow again. We've seen it already. I'm feeling like I'm hearing rainbow connection. If you know, you know. I'm thinking of Kermit the Frog. 41, big changes ahead. Reflection. We're reflecting where we've been. We're taking a look at where we're at, and we're deciding where we want to be. And with that, we have insight. We're getting insights. That's Apollo. Very interesting. Sun. Okay, I'm going to do one more just for kicks. Will. Do you have the will to make it happen? Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so I send you all lots of love, and I wish you the most amazing transition from Pluto leaving Capricorn into Aquarius.